Hello YouTubers, this is Tia from Musings of a Mystic, and I'm back with another pick a card reading. This is basically just the mid-July checkup. It right now is 7/11, that's kind of cool, 7/11/2019, and I'm going to go ahead and get into this video. This is number 1, number 2, and number 3. Let me pull them up here. I always put them back too far. I don't want to put them forward too far either, so. Anyway. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. While you are choosing your pile, I will tell you guys that I am selling awesome oils in my eBay shop. I'm also doing private readings. You can find the information for that down there somewhere. And, yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, and donate. All those things help me to stay motivated and keep making more videos. This is a weird camera angle. I'm probably going to change it again anyway. So, number 1, Love Bewitching. Number 2, Rich Witch. Number 3, Better Business Oil. Alright, y'all. If you need more time, pause the video and come back when you're ready. I'll be here. We're going to do it this way. We'll just see if how this angle works. Alright, so number 1 with the Love Bewitching oil. What is going on for you July 14th to 31st? What is going on for the sacred July 14th to 31st? The 7 of Swords. Flipped over, we're going to see if it comes out again. What's going on for the sacred July 31st? Please remember these are not personal readings. It will not resonate with everyone, and that's fine. Nothing wrong went on. It just means that the message is for someone else. If you need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you can contact me at the email. We got a deal going on 25-minute readings for $20. Alright, so what is going on for you? 31st. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. Somebody might be pregnant. If you are pregnant, or if you're not pregnant and you don't want to be pregnant, then don't have sex or use a condom. Mercury retrograde is getting to me. This is interesting because the underlying energy is the Empress, and this can indicate a child. The Page of Wands can also indicate a message. 7 of Swords came out again, and the Ace. Now, this is pile number 1. If you guys don't want to be pregnant, you might want to make sure that you wear a condom. Because here's what I got. I got the Empress. She is generally seen as a mother, a pregnant woman. She could be a Taurus, any sign that's ruled by Venus. Taurus, I think Libra. I can't remember the other ones, but any sign that's ruled by Venus. I also get that she might be a Cancer too. But anyway, this is generally the card of mother, or someone who is motherly, or someone who is just nice, warm, and kind, you know. Like, I get Betty Crocker, and for some reason I also get Oprah, even though I don't think she has any living children. But underlying energy, it seems like a pregnancy. It feels like a pregnancy because I also have the card, this card, which can indicate a child. Somebody might be having a child this month. You might not be expecting to have this child early, but if you are pregnant and you're like under a lot of stress, if you have, what do you call it, the tendency toward preeclampsia or any other complications with pregnancy, it might sneak up on you with the 7 of Swords, something that you don't recognize or didn't realize you had. might force you to have an early childbirth. I had one of those. My baby was born a whole month early. I never had any issues with preeclampsia or anything like that. It was just that I think I had stressed myself out too much, and I ended up springing a leak, so I had to go into the hospital and have her. But it looks like most of you aren't pregnant right now, and you might already have children. I'm getting this. I don't like it, but you know those guys, it's like this thing that's going around right now where guys are like, I have the right to spread my seed, even though they don't talk to the woman about it. So if they're like, oh yeah, I brought the condoms, they might be one of those people who believes that they have the right to get people pregnant without discussing it with the female first. And they might be sneaky like that, and they might like sneak the condom off in the end, and then you might end up pregnant with a little baby. What is 9 months from now? This is July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. You might end up, if you get pregnant this month, you might end up with a fire baby in Aries. I'm just getting like this is kind of a pregnancy that sneaks up on people. If it's not a pregnancy, you might end up taking care of somebody else's kids. I feel like this is a situation that sneaks up on you that you're not expecting with the Seven of Swords, which indicates, you know, sneaking around, stealing things. Sometimes it can be discretion, or you might have a pregnancy that you're not ready to tell people about. But yeah, for some reason I'm just getting strongly pregnancy. Now, if there's no way whatsoever that you could be pregnant, there might be a woman in your life that's pregnant that's not telling you about it, and you might find out this month, somehow, way, shape, or form. It might come out. You might find out that the person that you're dealing with might have a child and you didn't realize they had one. But I feel like this is more about you. Most of my viewers are females, and it looks like you might be dealing with an unexpected pregnancy, whether it's yours or somebody else's. Like, if you have a child, you might discover that your child is pregnant or has gotten somebody pregnant. The reason why I'm getting so strongly pregnancy is because, like I said, she's a pregnant woman. This is a child. This is something new. This can indicate the egg being fertilized, the egg having the opportunity to be fertilized. Even if you are practicing safe sex, sometimes little people sneak through the condom. That's what happened to me. And then you end up with a baby. So, and the only form of birth control that is like 100% accurate is abstinence. So that's what I'm getting. That's what I see. If you don't want to be pregnant, be extra careful. It's interesting too because this is the love bewitching pile, so you might be in a relationship with somebody and then you guys accidentally get pregnant. So yeah, hope that made some sense to you. I think I'm gonna change my camera angle again. I'm being weird, I'm sorry. No, I think I'm just gonna keep it. We're gonna go to deck number 2 with the Rich Witch. I'm gonna try and figure out how to make my lighting a little bit better because what I've got here is kind of sucky. But anyway, deck number 2. What is going on for deck number 2, July 14th through the 31st? Alright. Please remember, these are general readings and will not resonate with everyone, and that's fine. Weird. The Judgment card and the Eight of Wands fell out. I don't feel like I shuffled it well enough, so we're going to ask if they come out again. These are not general readings and will not resonate with everyone, and that's just fine, no big deal. If you need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you can contact me and probably get your reading within 24 hours. Definitely within the first 48 in July, right now. Okay, so what's coming toward the seeker in July? 14th, 31st, 18. For somebody, the 21st actually has significance. I don't know if it's a birthday for someone, or if something significant is going on that day, maybe a party. I don't know. It just, that interesting. It looks like a lot going on with family right now. Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Something unexpected might happen. Something unexpected might happen that causes you to have to kind of go somewhere quickly. Go somewhere quickly and take care of something family related. This is the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Swords, as you can see, is somebody who is rushing out at breakneck speed. He's wearing armor, he's a soldier, he's going out to fight. So you might be going out to defend someone, you might be going out to, I feel like I just clicked over into the channeling, the channeling energy. You might be going out to, defend someone, or to maybe defend yourself. But what it feels like is a journey, like you're going on a journey, and you might be going to deal with family issues, because you've got 10 of Pentacles in the middle, is between the Queen of Cups and the Empress. And I always see the Queens as the Empress's family or her younger sisters or something like that. And the 10 of Pentacles here indicates legacies. It could be work related, but I'm kind of feeling that this is family related, where you might have maybe a family emergency, or you might have to go bail a family member out of jail. It's interesting how it's like this. So your mother, you might have to deal with something going on with your mom, or an older weird. My computer decided to do something weird. I'm sorry, getting a little distracted. But it looks like the Queen of Cups might be a Cancer. I'm getting Taurus, Leo for some strange reason. None of those are water signs. Cancer, Taurus, Leo, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aquarius. Strangely, I'm not getting the Pisces and the third water sign. I'm not getting it for some reason, but this could be a water sign or any of those signs that I just named. This might be a Taurus woman, or a grandmother, a mother, an aunt, a woman who's older than you, or just somebody who's embodying the Empress energy. She is a very kind, nurturing, loving person. She is somebody who, she's the person that you want to be at the head of your legacy. She's the one who would pass down things to the family. You might be getting some inheritance, like something unexpected happens involving family, and you might end up getting inheritance, or they might end up giving you like money in some way, shape, or form. I think what I'm going to do is clarify the 10 of Pentacles. Is this upside down? The 7 of Swords came out reversed. I don't normally read cards in reverse unless they come out like that. They come out, they have to, because my deck is, all my cards are upright. So if it comes out reversed, it wants to come out reversed. But I got the 7 of Swords reversed, the Temperance card, and the Moon card. This is a card of, I said, Cancer. This is the Cancer card. This is the Sagittarius card. That's going to indicate an air sign. But it looks like maybe something comes out. Something involving the family comes out, and then you kind of have to go deal with it quickly. And you might have to armor yourself so that you can defend yourself. You might have family members that are a little bit difficult to deal with. And so you might be this person who is wearing this suit of armor. Or you might just have to go deal with people who are wearing this, being in this energy where they're like rushing around, a little bit frenzied, maybe a little bit angry. But these are 2 sword cards. That might just be a mental thing where you're like, I have to arm myself for battle so that I can go and deal with these issues. This is like a secret that came out. Because this way, it is someone being stealthier, someone lying, someone cheating, stealing, doing things they shouldn't be doing. This way, they get found out, or the truth gets told, or, you know, whatever went on gets revealed. And it looks like when it comes out, it looks like it's like all in the family, basically. Whatever this secret is, it comes out, and I don't feel like it causes such a bad rift, because this is the Temperance card, where this person is, this angel, is pouring things between 2 cups, and this person also reminds me of a doctor, because of the little thing on his head. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like one of those doctor flashlight thingies they have on their forehead. This looks like a situation that, even though the truth comes out, it doesn't really cause a big, massive issue within the family, because the information gets dealt with. It gets the situation gets resolved. It might cause a little bit of an issue where people have fights or say things they shouldn't say, but ultimately, with the Empress card and the Temperance card, that's interesting. The Empress and the Temperance, it's like patience. This might also be advice for somebody. You might need patience here to deal with these people. Also, give me just 1 second. It looks like whatever information is released, it starts the healing process. You can see the sun back there in the back where it was nighttime, and now the sun is coming up and everything is being illuminated. And since the moon card is here, it's like the moon was out, things looked distorted, things didn't look right, and then the secret came out, truth came out, and now with the truth, you know, everybody can start to heal. Can start to heal and come back together as a family. And this feels like a matriarch. This could also be one of your ancestors who is kind of leading the family situation from the other side. If you lost a grandmother or a great-grandmother, then this person might be trying to help you out. Whatever this is, I feel like it's a family situation that crops up. It's involving lies or secrets, or people feeling that they can't be honest with each other. But when the information comes out, the darkness that was there turns into daylight. Everybody has the information they need. The healing starts. The past and the future start to blend together, and all of these issues start to integrate, so that everyone's not, you know, all up in arms here, like, oh my god, you said this, that, and the fourth, and the truth was just that and the fourth. Or like, you know what, the truth is the truth. It came out, we had our fight, now we can start to heal. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. Definitely be patient and be careful. Right now, we're going through Mercury retrograde, which means that communication is not going to be as clear as it needs to be, and you need patience, and you need to be careful to make sure that you don't say things that you don't really mean. Say what you mean, but do it in a tactful way. And even if you do it in a tactful way, sometimes during Mercury retrograde, the communication is still going to get twisted in some way, shape, or form, especially if you're dealing with somebody who always twists information. That's going to be even worse during Mercury retrograde, which I think ends August 1st. But anyway, that was pile number 2. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, and donate, and comment below if this resonates with you. Let me know what's going on. I will see you guys in the next video. Ta-ta for now. So, deck number 3, which is Better Business Oil. I don't know if you guys can see. Well, anyway, look at this. That is always fascinating to me. I always like to look at it and just be like, oh my god, this is so cool. Back on task. Pile number 3. What is going on for you guys? July 14th to 31st. Please remember, these are not personal readings. It will not resonate with everyone. That's fine. No big deal. Nothing bad happened. It just means that the reading's not for you. It's for someone else. What is going on for the seeker? July 14th to the 31st. If you need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you can contact me. You can probably get your reading within about 2 days right now in July. On for the seeker, July 14th to 31st. For some reason, August keeps coming up in my mind as a time period where things will get easier. But, like I said, right now we're going through Mercury retrograde. We've got like 2 or 3 other retrogrades that won't be going away until the end of the year. But when Mercury comes out of retrograde, communication will get a little bit better, and then, you know, life will be a little bit easier. And that ends August 1st or July 31st. Sometimes the energy will linger like a week before and a week after the retrograde. So it's about 6 weeks of crap. So, what is going on? Seeker, July 14th to 31st, 2019. This card fell off. It's the King of Pentacles. Okay, so King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Fool. Actually, things might start to get better for you in the last 2 weeks of July. You got the King of Pentacles, which could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is somebody who's stable, somebody who has, can have a lot of money, could be an entrepreneur. This could just be somebody who is stubborn. Take it how it resonates with you. You know, if you have an entrepreneur in your life, or a father figure who is just very stable, or just somebody who has a lot of money, this could indicate them. And it looks like slow. This is the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving knight. The slowest moving knight in the deck. This person takes like 2 steps a year. You know, and this could also indicate a message. I'm getting like this might be a message for most of you about money that you might have been waiting for a long time. Something that might have tied your hands. You know, could be a job. For some of you, it might be a job that you've been waiting for the callback for a long time. You're just sitting there like, okay, I've done what I can do. I did my best. This person has a halo around their heads that they are perfect, basically. Kind of like a saint. And when we think about saints, we think about perfect people. I feel like maybe if you did a job application, you were like the best candidate for it, or at least you felt like you were. And you were You know, you did what you could do, and then your hands were tied. You know, you did what you could do, you went as far as you could go, and then you couldn't go any further, so your hands were tied. Now, with the Fool, you might actually be getting that call back around the end of the month, or, you know, just between the 14th and the 31st, or the 1st of August, where you finally get the call back, and it's good news, and you get to start the job. If you have a job that you are at currently, you get to, like, leave that one, and you get to start over, and kind of, you know, take care of yourself. Strange message. You get to, I'm not sure why I thought take care of yourself, but you get to start over, and it looks like a job that will be able to help you build your savings. If not slowly, you know, you still get to have savings being built. So if they're slow, if they're slow, it's okay. But, you know, you've still got savings that are being built. It feels like after a period of stagnation and slow progress, and you having your hands tied and not being able to do anything, you finally get to start over. Whatever your situation is, whether did I take the bottom of the deck off? I think I did. I think this was the bottom of the deck. No, this one fell off. This one fell off on its own. This is the bottom of the deck. The King of Wands. Could be a fire sign. You might, if you have issues with family, you get to kind of start over, whether you just leave that family member behind, where you see this person just walking away into the new unknown future, whether you just walk into the future without this person, or you walk into the future with this person, you get to start over. You might have been waiting for communication from this person in your family, and you're just like, you know what, I'm not getting ready to wait for you anymore. I'm going forward. It is what it is. Goodbye. And then you just kind of, you know, go on about your business. Now, the King of Wands, you might be in this energy in the beginning, the 14th. You know, you might be in the energy of fiery. You might be irritated and upset about some things. And then you kind of move from that to the energy of the King, where your energy, your fire energy, gets grounded and comes back down to earth, and you start to slowly progress toward a new beginning. I think this is actually a pretty positive pile, because it looks like after a period, and you might also be doing some thinking, which is why this is here. You might have been thinking about money, thinking about life in general, thinking about how you can better yourself, just thinking about things, you know, as they are. And what it looks like is, while you were thinking, you might have gotten a new perspective on what's going on, especially if you were having issues with family, and you decide that you're done with it, and you start over. Which would be pretty cool, because some people never let go, you know, of problems, but this kind of feels like it might be about a job, or it definitely feels job related because of all the pentacles. I think I'm gonna Knight of Cups, 3 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. So yeah, basically I got pretty much the same answer, where it's a message. You might receive a message if you're having an issue with somebody, and they might be coming back to you with an apology, or, you know, just coming back to communicate with you. But I feel like this person is at a distance, somebody you might have been waiting for a long time. It really looks like this person comes up to this hill every day to look over the sea, and it's like they're sitting up there watching for their ship or their person to return, or whatever. It's like they're sitting up there watching for news. And then in the end, this is the card of victory. They get to move forward victorious. So, same thing here. Sitting around thinking and waiting. Your hands are tied, you're not able to do anything, and in the end, you're ultimately able to start over. So, I would expect messages. You might get messages from 2 or 3 different people. If you put in jobs at different places, I would expect callbacks. Even if you put the application in like in the beginning of the year, 3 or 6 months ago or whatever, I would expect to get callbacks from those. If you are waiting on responses from people, I would expect to get those, which would go along with the Mercury retrograde calling card, because during Mercury retrograde you might have exes calling you back, old friends trying to find you. You might just happen across somebody who you haven't seen in years. Your old family members might come back into your life. So this would make a lot of sense. If you've got somebody that you stopped dealing with and they come back into your life, or you've got a job offer that's coming back into your life, don't be surprised, especially if it's still July or early August. So yeah, this looks pretty positive because it looks like you can finally start over and move forward. I like these two together because it's like, you know what, I started over and now I'm moving forward victoriously. So I hope that made some sense to you guys. I hope that you are successful in your endeavors. I hope that you find the positivity and success that you are looking for. Sorry, my ribs hurt a little bit. But anyway, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, and donate. Comment below. All of these things help me stay motivated so I can keep making videos for you. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to pop on over to my shop and see what I've got. I sell crystals and oils and all kinds of awesome stuff. If you also need a personal reading, I'm doing those through InstantGo and email, and you can find my information down there somewhere. I will see you guys next time. Ta-ta for now.